President, board members, the issue that's really brought forward by this ordinance, the ordinance itself explicitly addresses the issues around Fairless Square. I'm just going to be able to repeat some of which you have already had presented in, and obviously there is interest in public comment as well here. Specifically, as we look at Fairless Square, how it had operated historically, and certainly what the pattern of use has been in Fairless Square, we see that the heaviest use by far and away has been on the alignment that comes from the Lloyd Center on over the Steel Bridge into downtown Portland, and then along the existing light rail that had occurred on both Front Avenue and as well as on Granville and Morrison. Equally heavy, however, has been the use along the Transit Mall itself. On 5th and 6th Avenues, by far the vast majority of trips are originating and debarking through that area. As a result, the opening of the Green Line come September 12th really opens the possibility, from our perspective, of being able to have Fairless ability to ride on light rail, and that ability really is to be able to back down a little bit there, thanks. What it does is it allows for the ability to be able to have people who are utilizing Fairless still be able to get to their destinations on light rail, and that is obviously very, very important. The issue for us in this area is really, in my view, the principal problem that faces our bus operators. They are expected, as people board during and utilizing Fairless, indicating that they are riding for Fairless purposes within the Fairless boundary. Bus operator, crowded bus, needs to remember, is it that person that's in the back seat in the corner, did they say Fairless, and by the way, we're coming up in the boundary of Fairless. It really puts our operators into an impossible situation. As a result, we think that by being able to restrict it to the rail, that we're able to provide the benefits that were and have always been intended as a part of Fairless, but to be able to do it in a way that really makes our operations and our operators work more effectively. One of the issues that was introduced during this time was a concern about what about people who are living within Fairless and are elderly and disabled, are eligible for honored citizen. Is there a way for them to be able to make use of the bus lines? This is particularly notable in the southern part of the Fairless area because of the location of the Safeway store up at 11th in the Jefferson and Columbia route area. We believe that concern had merit, and that is why this ordinance also allows for the establishment of a honored citizen bus fare that would be a very nominal cost, but with photo ID would be allowing people to be able to make use, if they are living within the Fairless boundary, to be able to have that pass, allow them to be able to make use of buses also within the Fairless area. Not as a part of the specific ordinance, but I do want to be able to stress that as we went to public comment and public hearing, we were addressing budget issues, and implicit within this are changes that we are making. We have told you before about those. They do not require your formal action, but we also want you to be well aware of exactly what is happening. That is, we made adjustments on our frequent service bus lines. They are small adjustments, generally 2 to 3 minutes during midday or on weekends. But because those lines are so heavily used and have so many vehicles on them, even those 2 to 3 minutes in the core area, maybe a maximum of 4 minutes on the outlying areas of those lines, we were able to achieve reductions in expenditures that really now bring into balance our budget. And as I say, although it is not a part of the ordinance, but they were being discussed before the public at both open houses and at public hearing, we think those changes are important or appropriate, though I do say also when you get to the transit investment plan later on on your agenda, you will see that we believe that when the economy recovers, those frequent service lines are ones that need to be able to be restored very quickly as possible, because they really are our workforces. Again, as I say, that's a separate item from the ordinance itself. It's not affected by the ordinance, but I wanted to make sure you were aware, because this was a part of the broader discussion with the public during both open houses and public hearings. With that,